Hello everyone, thank you for coming up today. My old subscribers, thank you. And to those that are viewing for the first time or that have not subscribed, please click on the subscribe button and the notification bell so you get notified each time we upload a new video. And to my new subscribers, thank you for subscribing. Please do not forget to click on the like button. Friends, this is a tragedy that a lot of people are so saddened and heartbroken. You see, the thing is, a lot of people have been spoken to several times, especially women. If you are going through any form of domestic violent marriage, that you should speak up on time before it gets too late. And most times you find out that women eventually keep quiet, and in the end, what happens? The next thing is you'll be hearing a different story. This beautiful lady you are seeing there, she is the wife of a pastor. And today the River State Police Command has arrested this pastor whom you're seeing there, who is identified as Pastor Chris. He allegedly strangled his wife to death, all because of what? They were having an argument. And this happened in Ikwerre local government area of River State, Nigeria. He is actually the pastor of New Generation Church. Some of you that are in that area would actually know the church. That's Shalom Mercy Ministry that is located at Alu. However, after he carried out this horrible act, he knew that he had done something very wrong. The pastor now decided to flee, and his wife is also a pastor, and she is 30 years old. She's known as Evangelist Solution, and she is also the marriage counselor in the church. You can imagine how some people are living, either living in fear or living in a way that people don't even understand what is going on. If you are not happy in your home, or you are facing several challenges that you are scared for your life, please, it's better you speak up. It's so sad that this young lady of 30 years old, she's also a pastor and has passed away as a result of her husband taking her own life. And this actually happened just yesterday, and her corpse has been retrieved from the home and has been deposited at the mortuary. Right now, her husband has even been transferred to the State Criminal and Investigation Department on the orders of the Commissioner of Police. That's to tell you that it's a very serious offense. You know, the guy was trying to run away. Unfortunately, he didn't escape that. They caught up with him, and that is why they have arrested him and taken him to a very serious section. That's the State Criminal section, where he will be seriously interrogated and he's going to face the law. Look at this woman. And her family will be mourning her. She wasn't sick, nothing. All in the cause of having an argument that has led to her death. The truth is, if she has not been facing domestic violence in her marriage, an argument will not lead the husband to strangling her. This is to say that she might have been going through a lot of difficulties in her marriage. People argue a lot of times. Couple go through serious arguments, but you barely hear that just an argument would make a man who is not treating his wife badly to just strangle her. Only a man who has been treating his wife badly, either beating her up, would go to this extent. And right now, the Commissioner of Police, that's Friday Ebuka, is saying this. These are his exact words. I can confirm the arrest of Pastor Chris, who had a misunderstanding with his wife. It was alleged that the pastor strangled her to death. So far, we have evacuated the corpse of the woman and taken it to the mortuary. The CP has ordered that the suspect be transferred to State CID for further investigation. And right now, the family is even revealing what and how the whole thing happened. They are saying that this actually happened just on Tuesday, that's November 9th, 2021, in their home at Mobodo community in Alu. And this happened after their disagreement over school fees payment of his wife's school. This is the narration that the family is now trying to let the public know what led to their fight. And it was gathered that trouble started when his wife confronted him for driving some of her pupils from school for failing to pay on time without first checking with her. She is in charge of the school, and then not all parents would have the resources to pay. And so for those that were unable to pay, the husband, definitely you're supposed to talk to your wife who is in charge of the school first. He just went ahead to send those kids home, and the wife was not happy about it, and she said that you wouldn't have just sent these kids away. You should have asked me first before sending them away. And so the elder brother, who is the person explaining what really happened, said that his sister felt very embarrassed when those parents of those kids that were sent home started calling to complain about her husband's action. And the name of the school is Solution International School, which was established by the wife before she got married to the pastor. That was in 2012. Their marriage was blessed with 4 children, 2 boys and 2 girls. The elder brother, that's Odinaka, said this: the husband went to the school and started driving pupils away for failing to pay school fees. When parents now called the wife to ask why she drove their kids away even after paying, she appealed they should not be angry, that she would find out from her husband. When she got to the house, they started quarreling again, and the husband started beating her. He then started to strangle her to the point she collapsed and became unconscious. When he saw she was no longer responding, he rushed her to the clinic close to their house. The clinic confirmed her dead and referred him to UPTH to be sure. Instead of taking her to UPTH as they advised, he took her to the house, covered her with wrapper, packed some clothes in a bag, locked all the doors and attempted to run away. These were the exact words coming from the brother. You see the whole incident, how it happened. The brother is even saying that the incident of him beating his wife was not the first time. You see, like I said, only a man who has been beating his wife up would go to the extent of strangling her when they have an argument. However, Odinaka said that this is not the first time the pastor is beating his wife. He said it's been happening off and on. And the sister, out of the love and the position she has in the church as a marriage counselor, which she occupies, decided to endure in order not to set a bad example for younger girls. You can see this very beautiful lady. You see what I was also saying earlier. You don't keep quiet all because you want to safeguard or cover up what is happening in your marriage so that people wouldn't know. This young beautiful lady has just lost her life because she didn't want to speak up and let people know what she's been going through in her marriage. Despite the fact that she is a marriage counselor, should that stop her from speaking up? Alright, her whole brother even knew what was happening. I wish they had even helped to speak up. Please, people out there, if you know someone who is going through a domestic violence and the person is not even ready to speak up, please speak up on the person's behalf. If only the brother Odinaka had spoken about it, I'm sure they would have helped her. The earlier the better. Now it's her corpse. Alright, you can imagine how horrible the husband is. Instead of him taking her to the UPTH hospital as he was advised, probably they would have even helped her to resuscitate her. Maybe she had not even fully died completely. You may be confirmed dead and they may take her further for other treatments and checkup and would observe that she might still be able to live. But the husband decided to cover her up and then run away, left her in the room. And this happened on the 9th. But they recovered her yesterday, being 11th, after 2 days. Isn't this so sad? Please, mothers out there, wives, speak up the earlier the better. If you can't speak up to your family members, maybe communicate with a friend that should help you voice out if you're too scared. If you're afraid, at the end of the day, you would end up losing your lives. It's so sad that now she's left behind 4 children. And look at the husband. He never even thought of the children before carrying out this horrible act. Please run away as fast as you can. Nobody has told anybody to remain in a domestic violent marriage, all because you don't want people to know what's happening. You're ashamed. Forget about the shame and think of your life. If only Evangelist Solution had thought of her life, I'm sure she wouldn't have been hiding the husband's horrible acts on her. It's just so painful and so sad that she has lost her life in such a horrible manner. You can imagine, him being a pastor should have even known better. How will you be beating up your wife? Then what are you preaching to your congregation? Alright, look at the wife. Being so patient, she was enduring all that she was going through because she was always putting in mind her position. Being a marriage counselor, you're encouraging people out there. And what would you say about your marriage? But I don't think that was the right move. Because right now, this poor innocent lady has just lost her life to the hands of her own husband. A lot of people have been crying out and calling on women, please don't remain in that marriage. Speak up the earlier you can so that you can be saved. There is no need to be ashamed, even if you're the pastor in a church and you're going through domestic violence marriage. Speak up so that you can get the help you need. It's such a pity that Evangelist Solution has died. May her soul rest in peace with the Lord. May Almighty God console her 4 kids whom she has left behind, her family members, friends, well-wishers, everyone that knew her. May God console them all. It's such a pity that she has passed away. Friends out there, people out there, please speak on behalf of others who can't voice out because they are afraid. Some women are locked up in the house. Some women are too scared to let people know what is happening, or they are ashamed. Please, if you know someone, make a report as fast as you can before the person's life is lost. And always remember, if you don't speak up, what will happen eventually would be a very sad news to your loved ones and families. It's just such a pity that she has lost her life. Once again, may her soul rest in peace. Please, friends, speak up on behalf of somebody. Thank you for coming up today. Please do not forget to hit on the like button. Also subscribe and hit the notification bell so you get notified each time we upload a new video. Thank you. God bless you all.